But it's been my parents in my household where I live. My brother, she has a bunch of brothers and she has one sister. So, like my brothers always use that kind of terminology around me, and so did my dad. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of been instilled in me. I'm sorry. I apologize. And it just kept happening and happening in subtle bursts. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to stop talking. It's happening. She's like, no, I really don't want that. I really don't want that to happen. I really like you a lot. And in fact, she's gonna be my family on Sunday. Now, her mom is a really sweet lady. Her mom is not racist whatsoever. Her dad and her brothers are. Her sister is great. Her sister is amazing. I love that chick to death. But I come over and her brother was there playing with his son, playing with her son, riding. I'm sitting here, and then he comes over to me because I met Ryden before. He's my little buddy. Boop, boop, boop. And then his dad calls him back over to him when he starts coming to me. You know what I mean? He calls him right back over to him, and I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this about? You know what I mean? And then I walk up to him and I'm like, well, hey, I'm Jaquez. I'm like, her mom walks up, her mom walks up and introduces us. And then I'm like, hey, I'm Jaquez, you know what I mean? And he's like, hey, my name is Woo Woo. And then I extend my hand, shake his hand. You know what I mean? And then he just looks at my hand and looks down and starts playing with his son again. You know what I mean? He just starts messing with Ryan again. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna start no shit. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Eating dinner and whatnot. Then all of a sudden, a conversation about Hispanic people and immigrants come up again. Her mom was like, did you know that Hispanic people, I can't remember exactly what it is. Do you know Hispanic people hold such factory jobs in the factories and whatnot? And without them doing the jobs that other people wouldn't want to do, we probably wouldn't have as efficient of a community that we do, or wouldn't have we have now. Stuff like that, Just throwing out little subtle facts. Her son, flips her the bird, you know what I mean? Like not look, she's like, you know what, fuck that, flicking, just, give her the finger. And then my girl, like, I saw that. And he's like, what you mean you saw that? She's like, damn what I'm talking about. She's like, why you always gotta be a little bitch? Why you always gotta try to take our attention? And I'm like, what, hey, calm down. You know what I mean? Like everybody calm down, you know what I mean? We here for a we here for a family brunch. Ain't no need for all that.
Right.
And then he gonna try and, I'm like, he gonna try and get out my face, like what you say? He's like, what you say? Like, you heard me. You damn well heard. You a grown ass man. I'm like 18, but I damn sure ain't scared to hit you. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm getting really mad. And I'm like, you got the next 10 seconds to get out my face. He's like, this is my mom's house. Like, this is my mom's house, and this is, this is where I grew up and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm her guest. She invited me to brunch. Like, her mom actually invited me to brunch, and this whole list. So my girl to ask me, I'm like, so until she tells me to get out, I'm more than welcome to stay here. You are the one crossing on her territory. This is her home. She pays for this. This is until she tells me to leave. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not backing down. So I just stand up. I stand up and stare him down if not. And then he just, he retreats to the den. You know what I mean? And then later on, I hear all these racial slurs and whatnot just popping off out of his mouth. And then he was like, and then afterwards, her mom comes up and is like, he doesn't, he likes you, he respects you for what you did. You stood up, and whatnot. He respects that. But then he started trying to nitpick at little things. Like, he's like, I didn't like how he had his hat on at the dinner table. That's just plain rude and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what does that have to do with me as a person?
Yeah.
Like, well, why would that, like, what does this have to do? What's this so stupid? You know what I mean? But he's like, kind of, he's got courage, you know what I mean? He's not scared. And I respect that and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, this shit didn't even need to happen. Over family brunch, word?
Yeah. Yeah, man, it could have been worse. But that's still bad enough. Guys, I want to open up the Skype line. Y'all got some funny, fucked up, interesting stories that y'all want to tell. Let me see. Let me hear that shit. I want to sit back and laugh. I wish I had some alcohol to laugh with. You know what I'm saying? I know Shin's got stories. Now, I will say this right now. I might have to type out everything that Shin says because his mic ain't the greatest and he's Jamaican. So we might need a translator in this bitch.
He said a translator.
And he might get mad enough to start to start speaking in, I don't know what they call that shit, but you might hear some bumper clot, and yeah. Quan said, "Go get them 211s." Patos? I don't know. All right, Shen, go ahead and get on Skype.
Yeah, man. We got plenty. Everybody got plenty of stories to tell. Everybody got something. You know what I mean? Everybody has something that makes it. You know, something in their life that they just, you know, they kind of been hiding.
Oh yes, I got plenty of stuff, but y'all might have to meet Drunk Saki for them stories.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I got plenty of eyeball stories too. Only people, you know, stuff I done told to like my closest friends.
I don't know if you want to be selling that on a stream, my nigga. I mean, I know it's a form of anonymity, but nah, bruh. Anonymity. Nah, bruh. That's like the first time that you took that look at that other man and you said, "Damn, that man is sexy." And then you caught yourself. You said, "Oh my god."
Oh god. Hey, yo, you wanna know what's funny about that? You ever been like in a car? You know what I mean? You know, driving. You know, you chilling, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Damn, that's a fat ass." And then you drive by and it's a dude. It's like, oh god.
Oh no! I learned very young, dog. To get the whole 360, because sometimes it be a chick, but she got a mustache, dog, thicker than mine. Sometimes you need to watch yourself, man, brother. All right, so coming to the
I be catching myself these days. You know, I just be like, you know what? I ain't about to look at the booty, so I'm not going to acknowledge it until I get to the front.
Yeah, exactly. And then you gotta fucking slow down so you can look in the back again. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
Walk back. You know, if you're in a store, you're in a grocery store, and you walk past them, you know what I mean? Act like you're looking for something in front of them, and then you know you walk back again. Oh, okay.
Man, y'all gotta be careful with that bullshit in Las Vegas, bruh. Sarah said, what about KO police? KO. Okay. We about to invite Shimaruka to the Skype call right now.
KO.
Actually, I was gonna do the Ayo technology shit. Shin, you there? Oh no.
There go.
I'm a Dago, a Bob Marley this man.
What's going on, Shin? What's going on, Dago?
Nothing much. I just have a retarded racist story. When I was down in I don't know, I was in this rich neighborhood, hanging out with my friends, and we were sitting in front of a church, and this damn cop comes to me. I'm like, "What are you guys doing here?" I'm like, "We just sitting out here enjoying ourselves." So I moved. So we went down the next block, and those dumbass pigs were following us again. And you know, that got on my nerves.
Shin, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Let's hold on 1 second and turn off my crap.
Okay.
Well, CM Punk, what Shinda said so far is he's like, you know, he was chilling in this nice little neighborhood and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, the police officer came up and was like, you know, "What are you boys doing over here? You know what I mean? What y'all doing over here?" And then, you know what I mean, he's like, "Nothing, we just chilling, you know, we just chilling and having a good time. We're just trying to relax." And then after that, they got up and, you know, they tried to move. They vacated the premises. They vacated where they were and kept moving. But when they were moving, the police officers kept following them. You know, so
I mean, yeah, that okay. There's several reasons why that happens. Okay, in case you guys didn't know, I did 10 years of law enforcement in the military, so of course we got, you know, reasons for doing everything. Doesn't make it right at all, but basically the premise behind it, there is social targeting and racial targeting, and that shit does happen. Even black folk do it. We do it to each other because we want it. A lot of times when a black cop is following you, he's trying to keep you out of trouble. Just remember that. If a black man is following you and he a police officer, he trying to keep you out of trouble. Just saying. Now, sometimes he might be Uncle Tom, but we ain't gonna use that term. Ain't gonna use that. We ain't gonna use that term, okay?
Nigga, you already
But
used.
shut. I ain't say shit. Anyway, so he might be he might be one of them. So yeah, what we like to do, what I used to like to do is I used to just, roll by and see how things going and, be professional about it. Now, if we see a group of kids or a group of folks that might, get into some trouble or something, or another officer might, try to pull for whatever reason and start doing searches and all that good shit, we'll tell y'all to leave, and then we'll follow y'all for a little bit to make sure y'all don't go to another premise, mostly because we don't want you loitering anywhere. Shin, was this after hours?
You could say that. We're around 9 o'clock.
So loitering is illegal, right?
Yeah, that's why we.
You know that it's a minimum of $100 fine in most places, right?
That I did not know.
Okay, so loitering is a minimum of $100 fine in most places. So you need to be, careful where you hang out after hours. And that's another thing. Like, a lot of people look at some situations. Okay, yeah, they might have been a white cop, and yeah, they might have been somewhat a little bit rude to you. But at the end of the day, if something goes down, they gonna get away with it because all they have to claim is and provide without reasonable doubt that they were enforcing the law. It don't matter what happened, what transpired during that time frame, as long as no one got hurt, as long as you didn't fucking get killed or they didn't get killed, they only have to say a few things and they're clear in court and it's done. And you get your ticket and you walk away and you're sitting there like, man, fuck these pigs. That's the reality of it. Now, Shin, what? Anything else happened after that?
Oh no, not really. We just left, and then another time when we were walking, and there was this lady with this dog. No, it was something similar to that. We were hanging out in a park, and I saw this dog, and I turned to my friends. I'm like, "That's a nigga hunting dog," and they laughed at me and they looked at me like I was crazy. And then my friend got up and he was walking, and then when he looked, the dog was looking dead at him. I turned to him, I'm like, "You niggas didn't believe me. It's a nigga hunting dog. I know what I see. I know these canines."
Oh man.
Oh
man. So get your black
ass on, boy. Nigga, the dog said, the woman ain't even gotta say it. It's just the way the dog look at you. Better get your ass on, boy.
But you know what? Hey man, thanks Shin for calling, man. Like, I keep you on, and I will call you back. What I want to do is I want to like get a couple more people in and let them share whatever stories they might have. And when we're done with all this, I'll give you a call back. All right, man?
That's alright.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So,
Thanks.
Shin's story reminds me of a funny ass story. So,
What's that?
all right, me and my cousin was down in the basement. You know, everybody got that. All black people got that one family member in the family. Well, I ain't gonna say all black people. Most black people got that one family member in the family who sell them drugs. My uncle kept.
Don't do that. Don't put that on us, dog. Don't put that on us.
You do. You know you do, Saki. No.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
got that one family member. But yeah, he had a shit growing up in the front room and shit. But my Uncle Jamie, this nigga thought he was Scarface and shit. Like he could just leave his shit out on the front table and think it's okay with the front door open, mind you. So eventually, somebody's like, probably one of them old ass people, I think that smells weed.